Good morning, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me good. Good morning, all. Good morning, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me good. Good morning, all. Good morning, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me good. Good morning, all. Good morning, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me good. Good morning, all.
Thanks for sharing.
Good morning, everybody. Here, let me know if you can hear me good.
Chris.
Good morning, all.
Thanks for sharing.
Good morning, everybody. Here, let me know if you can hear me good.
Chris.
Good morning, all traders. Good morning, all.
For sharing.
Good morning, everybody. Here, let me know if you can hear me good.
So let's put the
Chris.
morning, all traders.
Good morning, all.
For sharing.
Good morning, everybody.
LGVN.
Here, let me know if you can hear me good.
So let's put the
Chris.
morning, all traders.
Good morning, all.
For sharing.
Good morning, everybody.
LGVN.
Here, let me know if you can hear me good.
So let's put the
Chris.
morning, all traders.
Good morning, all.
For sharing.
Good morning, everybody.
LGVN.
Here, let me know if you can hear me good.
So let's put the
Chris.
morning, all traders.
Good morning, all.
For sharing.
Good morning, everybody.
LGVN.
Here, let me know if you can hear me good.
So let's put the
Chris.
morning, all traders.
Good morning, all.
For sharing.
Good morning, everybody.
LGVN.
Here, let me know if you can hear me good.
So let's put the
Chris.
morning, all traders.
Good morning, all.
For sharing.
Good morning, everybody.
LGVN.
Here, let me know if you can hear me good.
So let's put the
Chris.
morning, all traders.
Good morning, all.
For sharing.
Good morning, everybody.
LGVN.
Here, let me know if you can hear me good.
So let's put the
Chris.
morning, all traders.
Good morning, traders. Okay, before starting over here, read, actually it's going to be very small, so read the disclaimer. Essentially everything that we do in our Wednesday sessions are for educational purpose only, so don't take any alert or any trade we take like an investment advice, okay? These are free webinars for who doesn't know how to trade with Bookmap, wants to know more about order flow, but not only, because we cover the process that me and other professional traders are doing in my trading room. We're actually trading small caps, large caps, options, and futures. We've been having a trading room since 2017. We have a trading academy in Italy where actually traders come over here and trade with us. So that is something that you can look for. And also over here for who wants to join, we're gonna have a, there we go. We're gonna have a USA trading tour. As you know, my wife is from Denver, mom is from New York. We're gonna attend in New York and hold in New York a webinar and a seminar with Bookmap, Cobra Trading Brokerage, Trader Sync, How to Trade, and also Trading Sim. September 3rd, 4th, and 5th is going to be 3 days live trading, and also it's going to be 3 days where we're going to mentor traders. So it's not going to be the same course where actually traders they follow only a lesson, but essentially will be more a course where you are interactive. So you are trading with us, you are being mentored, okay? And you're simply going to trade together with us, okay? So it's something totally different. It's gonna be live trading, it's gonna be mentoring with Bookmap, and also it's gonna be, as we said, a 3-day full course. The last day, we're gonna have also a meeting at the Wall Street. So we are invited by the NICE, thanks to Corporate Brokerage, and we're gonna attend a closing bell, okay? So this is the last day. And then we have in October 3 days in Denver. So of course, for a small cap trader that, usually trade with us the pre-market, we're gonna wake up a little bit early. So reach out over here. There's the link, okay? Just go on my Twitter feed. So for the morning, we have some small cap runners, LGVN. We also have over here VVPR, VRPX, NAS, GXSI, PEGI, and more, okay? So we're gonna review some of these. The second thing is that we've been playing a lot of Tesla lately, especially the market is giving some good setups on Tesla and Nvidia almost every day. So certain days you will see me in the room that I focus more on small caps, certain days I focus more on large caps, depend on what the market is giving. You will see me alerting the trades, explaining the setups. This is what we have in our trading room. And also we have a private room, okay, inside the room where we have a mentoring session where we go over the plays, where we mentor traders. And we've been seeing with the years that a lot of traders became full-time traders and even, trade for a living. So that is a very good accomplishment. Always with us, there's Bookmap. It's an incredible tool. And I just want to right away go in what we had this morning. So first, I'm gonna put over here the stock that is running today, LGVN, okay? I'm watching over here, just 1 second, the stats, because I need to show you why this is up. So the first thing, I look in my scanner. You can see over here that now I'm running this on a second computer, actually a third computer this today. But you can see over here, this is the scanner. So it's a very simple scanner. I can filter for whatever I want. In this case, we have LGVN above 110% gapper, okay? So float is around 7 million, but there's a particular over here stat that was interesting this morning, which is the short float, okay? 38% short float. This means that the float, okay, so this 7 million, 40% almost of that float is held by shorts. And this, what does it mean? It means that when we have volume and when we have an agenda, okay, so a plan from the institutional plans from the smart money. When we say smart money, we intend the company itself, could be the market makers, could be everybody else. Then they tend to push all the way up these stocks if they find volume. As a matter of fact, this morning we had the push from 3 till 7. And I'm going to share with Bookmap the good read that this gave us and how, for example, one of our traders, he's a full-time trader right now, start taking this stop, okay, traders? Also, if you have questions, please reach out, and also we can look at these things together, okay? Thank you, Dan, and good morning also. Good morning, Dan, that is making an amazing job for Bookmap over here. Bruce, Pringle, and all the team. So thank you very much, guys, for the support. All right, so we look over here at LGVN, okay? And as we said, has an exterior fader, have a flow of 7 million. We have a news over here, announced a US FDA grant, okay? So we have an FDA grant, which is a pretty good news. And we have this short flow, 38%. Let's take over here our stock, and we can just look over here at a daily chart, okay? LGVN. So what happened over here in the past on LGVN? Well, first of all, we can see that as a stock that extended back in the days, all right? It's not a stock that simply has a gap one day or day one gap and it fails. But, okay, but over here, besides the first day that we had, okay, so I'm putting over here this. Besides this first day over here, right, that had a gap day one and failed, over here ran 3 days. Over here ran, for example, another 3 days. And over here is running, okay? So we have 2 days running and today is the third one. And then I'm looking at all those levels of resistance that we have, okay? I'm looking at all these levels. And remember, this morning, this kept pushing until over here, this gap filled at $7. So we're gonna put over here our level at $7, okay? So more or less, this is the gap fill 670. Now, we can cancel over here this, so remove. We can remove this over here. And this on the right, you can see Bookmap. If you see the 2 p.m., 2:30, 3 p.m., it's because I'm based over here in Italy, okay? Good morning, Dario. Good morning, Excellence. And this is the play this morning that we had, okay? So it started like to push all the way up. This is one of the setup that we play in the room. So it's a curl. You can see over here this cup pattern, right? Formation together with the high volume. And over here you can see at this point the break, right? With higher low, with high volume on Bookmap and then extended. And you can see that this is really pushed all the way up. So all this part over here, there's no reason to take a play, right? Who wants to short over here when this is going up? And I want to share one trade that this morning was from one of my students. Actually, the student is my wife over here. This morning I shared 7 trades that she took, 7. She made our good morning. But also I want to share, and I'm only going to share over here because everything else is shared over here in the room, all right? So the alerts came exactly in the moment that we traded. So no bullshit, no other content. We share how to use Bookmap together with the trade. But I want to share what didn't work and how was the risk management to have, okay? So you can see that the trader, we'll call her like that, start taking a trade over here around 350, a dip, and over here around 810, okay? So using this level, all right, as guide, was short. And until over here, the 830, okay, this stock was still, 830 is my 230 over here. Until over here, the 830, the stock was both a long and a short, okay? We know that has high percent short flow, but also we have bag holders. We have history of fader. We know how these small caps behave. So we have essentially a stock that could be a short, so good for short sellers, and a stock that could be good for long traders. And on both, we had 2 setups, all right? So she took the trade, a small win, and then into this area 415, so exactly into this area over here before the 830. Remember, generally 830 you have big movers. You start taking 2 trades, didn't work, and very small cut. So she actually understood over here that we held the support, and you can see over here that we are holding the support over here with Bookmap. Is this support over here? You can see that we're holding this $4, and as soon as we held this $4, you can see over here, she cut the position. So remember that the trader is already up several 3 figures, okay? It was a pretty good day for our small account. And if she was going to be stubborn, she would have ended up like, you know, losing the whole P&L of the day and maybe much more. She could have flipped long, yes, but the setup that she had in mind was short, so sometimes it's still difficult, especially for a newbie, to shift from short to long and long to short. But then what I want to share with you is that you can see the high volume coming in on display exactly at 2:30, okay? 2:30 is like 8:30 New York time. Also over here you see that you can run simulated because Bookmap asked me to show you also how you can use the trade panel, for example, to trade and make practice, okay? Just to click over here, like we did last week. The volume came over here and she cut the trade, and then this shoot all the way up. So the cut was 15 cents, something like that. And then this is what happened after, okay? So 8:30 over here, and then look, boom, all the way up. From that point, it went almost 100%. And you can see that when the stock is going up, we don't have any kind of, top, ceiling. Really, it's a ceiling, it's a rooftop, and then it's a lower high. It comes over here only at 7. So remember, we have that gap fill over here, 670. It came over here, the double top. And then as soon as we saw that, you can see that we form over here Bookmap. Okay? When I say Bookmap means a liquidity area, so level of resistance, where we actually have sellers. So I know that a lot of you this morning, they asked me, Jay, can you please give me the Wall Street small cap, large caps, or futures? And this is what we do every morning. Every morning, 8:30, 9 o'clock, that's already up for you. But this is more important because teaches you, okay, how to trade, how to use this tool in order to find more conviction and a better time in your trades. So I think that it's much more worth it that you make your money and you trade right now. So stick to this and learn before start trading more. So at this point we see that we shift the bias because this first part over here, the move, it's only big buyers coming in. Look over here. If you can see over here, for example, Dario, Paul, do you see more green dots or red dots? Definitely over here, green, okay? So we see a lot of buyers over here. And then once we form this second high into the gap fill, what do we have? We have sellers. And how you can see that? Well, very simple. Visually, you see the red on top, so it means that sellers come in on the level 2, okay? And then we have also sellers over here, they're starting really to sell. So what is the point over here on this? The point is that we have a shift in bias from long to short. And then you can see that we bounce over here again into the 670, 680, and we have another sell-off. And now we have a wall of supply or a wall of sellers between 680 and $7. Okay, so now there's the plan of the morning. What to do on LGVN. So remember that we have two major plays. And yesterday when we had, for example, SNGX, where it was a micro float and everything we know about, we had, and every single day we have almost a runner, okay? Besides Tesla and Nvidia that they're moving strong every single day, and those are good play for us. Remember, yesterday we took the all move on Nvidia, and we shared that, we even recorded all the trade. Today, we're gonna focus on something different, okay? Even only because I prefer to share only one stock at a time, so not really alerting, but explaining more like educational lesson, like a lesson where you can actually learn and bring this stuff into your trading, like in your arsenal, okay? And then, what we're gonna focus? We're gonna focus on LGVN probably, maybe Tesla, VRPX, and a few other stocks. But we're gonna focus one at a time. Because the point is to read how you can enter the trade with a low risk, better timing, more probability of success, and definitely you're gonna improve your, I would say, your return, okay? So two plays generally, they work when we have these stocks that extend so much in the morning. One is simply a dip into the 520 area. So this area over here, okay, is the area where you see the red line and also the blue band over here. So if we have a morning dip, 940, 945, I'm gonna write also here on Discord. So LGVN, a dip into 520, bear trap and long play with actually a setup that is called under-over. Essentially is SNGX of yesterday. Example, SNGX of yesterday. And this have to happen between 9:30 and 9:50. Actually, 9:45 would be ideal. Then the second long play, because we're not gonna be together all the day, is if between 11 and 2 p.m., okay, we are holding a level of fib. Generally is a 3-minute J lines. I know that a lot of you don't know all these nuances, but it's 3-minute J lines. Then prepare for a midday, afternoon, long play. And if you go, for example, on my Twitter feed, I shared in the last weeks, months, how to spot these. Okay, so just go check them, retweet them, put a like, so that even others may see them. The second setup instead is an open. Okay, so we put the short setup instead, is what we call over here gap and crap. In this case, I want to see a push into the 7 area, so I want to see a spike into the Bookmap Liquidity at 7, and a stuff too short, and this max into 9:45 time. Okay, a reference of this is example BSFC on the 26th of June. I'm going by memory. Okay, traders, is it clear what I said over here? Just tell me yes or no if that's clear. I posted this in the home page of our Discord. I don't know if I can screen share this. Maybe a little bit difficult. Let me see if I can. Discord. Maybe this. Okay, so I posted over here. You can see, I don't know how to put this smaller, but you can see, for example, LGVN, all the plan, right? So we're looking for a dip, that's a long play. And then also we're gonna see for the short play. These setups, okay, that we have in small caps, we're using them since 2016 and 17. Before that, I didn't know what small caps were, okay? So I thought they were little like caps that you put on the head, okay? But this is exactly, this is my Italian humor, but this is exactly what we're looking for today. All right, traders? Now, let's go back over here to our chart. All right, what else we have this morning? So we had Tesla. So let's put Tesla. We have so much, and remember, it's from 4 o'clock New York time that we are over here. I woke up this morning, 4 o'clock, went to the gym, 4 o'clock my time, okay? That is your 10 p.m. New York time. I did legs, came back, did breakfast, came to the computer. I have a heated pool, went there 15 minutes, played with my daughter 10-15 minutes in the office, and I'm there since that time. So you want something, you have to work for that. Now, Tesla. Tesla, it's a big trending stock right now. Tesla gave a very good move yesterday morning. We have 2 major plays today, actually 3. So follow me very good. It's not gonna be easy to trade if it's gonna be choppy, but this is exactly what you need to do. Or, sorry, not what you need to do, what we'll do in the trading room. So this is our range. Every morning, trace your range, okay? That's the range that you have from after hours, pre-market, or from the previous day. So we have 3 major plays today over here, okay? Let me put over here our there. Okay. The first play, John, that's something that we're gonna give to the traders on their small subscription when the new website is gonna be released. It's back tested over time and it's working incredibly. Yesterday, for example, gave us the trade on Tesla and Nvidia. So that's a dip. If we have this dip, morning dip, and we have a reclaim of that support, okay, we're gonna long over here around 262. So the first play on Tesla is gonna be a reverse FFT, too long, on bounce from 262s. Okay, TP 266. The second play instead is gonna be a fail of 261, rejection, and target over here. You can see we have this major support, 253 and 250. This is gonna be not really the best play because the market is bullish on Tesla. So we're gonna look mostly for long, but it can happen. So we have to put it. So plan B is gonna be fail of 260, 261, rejection short. So we're gonna look for supply area short, okay? That is gonna be our play. And then we have a third one that instead, if we go to this 266 and reject and make a lower high, we're gonna have a fail. So we're gonna make this another color. So the plan C is gonna be what we call fill follow through. So 266 liquidity trap, fake breakout and reversal, short. That is gonna be, so again, dip 261, 262, higher low, long. Bookmap, I wanna see dips holding support. Breakdown, and I don't short on breakdown. When I see a pullback into this supply area and then short over here. Of course, we have a breakout, pullback, holding the support 265, 266. I'm longing, just like Nvidia yesterday. But if we have instead a fake breakout, lower high, retest of that supply, short. When you do a plan on Tesla or large caps, trust me, in order not to have that bias, oh, it's gonna go up and down, put multiple scenarios, okay? Any question over here? Is it clear? Okay, so now we're gonna prepare over here the system. We're using the one in the 3 minutes. This is GXSI. So this is one of the traders in the room. This morning we alerted the short over here at 510 all the way down. So we closed the position on GXSI. All right. Then this we alerted on Sugo 315. Actually, Chad or Sebastian, if I'm not mistaken, they were alerting this. Then I alert the trade to short around 315, risking 340. And the student over here covered at 240 everything, and it went down to 190. Again, to have these shorts, you need a broker like Cobra, Zimtra, something like that. Then we have NAS. So NAS is another stock that we alerted over here around 6:30, the trade. So we shared everything this morning happened from LGVN to these. So we alerted over here the short around 6:30, risk in 660. We took the short, mentor student over here holding, next target gonna be 4. And then we had VRPX. So not bad morning, right? 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. And then we had VRPX. The trader shorted and stopped. Then I alerted the short over here, $2. Said load the boat at $2, risk the 210. We loaded, came back over here 170, so big return, and then came up out in the money. We were short around 210. We covered here 185, and then out over here in the money. So VRPX now, we're waiting for that push, ideally 230, 240 this morning. We could have a good fader, okay? All right, so we're gonna put LGVN. As I said, today is the hot stock of the day, so we're gonna look if we have some very good play. Remember, this is, in case we're gonna have a setup, I'm gonna share how to use this feature. We're gonna, after review together Tesla, but also ask you your help. So if we have a setup, let's say on Tesla, Nvidia, anything else, please alert. We also have VVPR that I would like a short between 470, VVPR 470 and 5 to short VVPR. Okay, VVPR. So very fast over here, the open. We have all time. So it's holding over here the J lines. It's dipping the J lines. Should push, there we go. Look at that pop and fail. So super fast over here and drop fast. Look over here. Super fast. VRPX is another mover. So let's see over here if we're going to have a long play on LGVN. If we have over here this bar confirming this dip, then next bar we can long it. Watching VRPX over here. Remember, it likes to extend and then dump. So we're going to put VRPX. Also watch Tesla. VRPX over here near a short. Let's see if it's gonna stuff. If it stuff fast over here around 270, it's gonna wash, and that is gonna be our short. I see sellers over here around 280 on VRPX. We're still waiting for the short play. LGVN meanwhile unwinding. Start over here 272 on VRPX short. VRPX short start at 272 because it stalled over there. You can see that it stalled right away 272, right? And the risk is going to be that high of day. And remember, this now could push very fast to 280, 285, stuff, and then drop. If we have that, it's going to be our good short play over here, okay? We are above the pre-market high. It's stalling to that 260, 270. So still not the backside. Over here, we're going to look for a risk-reward trade. LGVN down. And as we said, we're following one stock at a time. So careful, because if it flushes, this is going to be a short. That's your short play over here coming up. Let's see if it stops. Not yet. If it's stops and you see that drop, then we're gonna short. For now, only the starter. Starter is something very small to risk the high of day. You're still trying to hold at 270. Still no add over here. So only a feeler, as we say. There we go, that's the ad. 267. Add VRPX. Remember, disclaimer, this is only for trading in a room. So now we're risking 280. And we're looking for TP over here, 240, then $2. Want to see a drop. If it holds, then it's going to be a possible trap. And there we go, 240, smack it, first target hit, 237, covered partial, boom, okay, boom. There we go, 237, cover 1/3, and now risk break even. You see the system also alert over here, the short play, the sell. After we're also gonna review how beautiful was Tesla, but of course I can share only one. So max risk over here is going to be break even. LGVN unwinding big. So gap and crap. We share also that. Remember, trader, that over here there's that gain between buyers and sellers. And how we know that? Look over here how they held this dip into the 90 MA with the big over here heat map. Okay, they held it and they're trying to push over here to new highs. And that's the reason why we said look for the break even. Now let's see if we're gonna have another setup. So for now, pushing. So that's a good trade. Came down about 20-25 cents. And for now, we're gonna leave this until this extends. Still watching over here VRPX, and I'm looking at those daily levels. We broke that 310. Next major daily level over here is going to be around 335, 340. Troppo freddo per lei. You see, trader, still volume, still strong, no trade. We took the first one, and now let's wait. So meanwhile over here, LGVN fading with the gap and crap, and this is the setup that we had on Tesla from the system. So remember what we said this morning. Goes to get that support. You see the buy system came, reverse to 50, and that's your long at 262, 262 and 50. Exactly like we said in the plan, okay? So Tesla, big one over here. Hope you took it. This is the Tesla. You can see the system tells you reverse to 50. Remember our plan, what we said before. Reverse to 50 long. We get a 262, start bouncing, target 266. Boom, hit. Okay? It, reverse to 50, done. All right, Tesla still going. The next target, if we break 266, is going to be 268 and then 270. Beautiful excellence. Okay, VVPR, first drop. Look over there at the volume. Look the volume over here on this drop. This is VVPR traders also gapping crap at the open. Okay, you can see over here J-line rejection, easy trade. This is one of the setups we prefer in the room with VVPR. And let's go back on VRPX. Okay, VRPX, I see a lot of sellers. I think we're gonna get 220.
Zona è questo, te lo vieni giù. Primo target quello.
So, still front side on VRPX.
Now, the system that I'm watching wants over here a push into this area. So I want to push around $3. That's the pattern that we're watching. Okay, so I'm looking for this play over here. And then this target. That's what I'm looking over here for a trade. Okay, you can see that we broke the 3, push, fail, but we're still making higher lows.
Okay, almost right over here for a short play. Stalling to that 315. Let's zoom in over here on Bookmap. If we wait and break the 310, that's the short ad. So 310 short. Now we're gonna look for the fail, risking that 330s. TP over here, we wanna see a 220s, okay? So we're shorting that lower high, and we wanna see the fail over here of 290. If we don't fail through 90 and this is holding, then we need to cut. But you can see that once we got the play at 310, we form more sellers over here. So now we're moving our risk from 330 down over here till 322. Okay, we can move the risk over here for really a 10-12 cents risk. So moving risk till 322. And this is what we're playing. We're playing a gap and extension with the 3-way pattern. Okay, there we go, 280. Smack it, traders, smack it. Did you like that? Boom. 310 down to 275. Boom. Okay? Hope you enjoyed that. And now we have to put our stop break even because it already went down 25 cents. If you can see over here the fake washout, right? Why fake washout? Because they broke the support and they pushed back up. So we're gonna risk over here 310s. If it fails, good. If it holds, who cares? We already took our plays, a win over here and a win over here. That's it, okay? In the meantime, for, we say, beginners, newbies, where to focus? Tesla, amazing play. VVPR, simply a gap and crap, and this is really from the system. You can see over here, system gap and crap, touch the J-lines and unwind. LGVN over here, another gap and crap, touch the J-lines and unwind. GXSI, another gap and crap. So a lot of gap and craps this morning. And then we add over here also NAS that gave another gap and crap. So all J-line rejection and unwind. Okay. So I'm gonna make a little bit of update. So NAS, VVPR, GXSI, and LGVN. All 4 gap and crap patterns. So very easy plays. Tesla versus 50, but then also we had over here, remember what we were watching this morning, Nvidia, okay? So Nvidia, which is one of the best stock right now to trade, it opened, gave a pop and a fail. Is this a long yet? No. The only way to long over here is if we reclaim the 130.20, 130.50, and we start pushing. Avoid over here to trade on Nvidia. It's not a good play that I like. Meta, intraday rejection inside a previous trading range, avoid. Amazon over here, choppy, avoid. AMD bounce play over here. The system gave a long entry. You can see over here the dip. So this is what the system that we made gave, right? Personally, I'm not in. I'm just explaining you traders what setup it gave over here. Okay, and you can see this long over here, the dip, exactly that low for the pushed upside. Why it bounced over here? Well, start looking over here at the 5-minute chart, then you know which setup we got, and also Bookmap, how strong was that support on the heat map 178. I'm gonna put over here AMD. So a lot of plays. Of course, it's impossible to alert everything. That's the reason why we create a trading system that tells you the name of the setup, where to take the setup, the entry timing. Okay, and this again is going to be released with the new website soon. But you can see the big support over here in heat map 178. The system telling you on the over, so it's a long play, and then the buy entry, boom, smack it. That's a long play. Okay, let me know, team, if this is a fine, but that's exactly what you need to look for. Okay, let's go back to VVPR. 1 second, I received a question. So VVPR over here. AMD, I need to write over here, okay. So VVPR, the trader asked me, Jay, how can I have the good timing entry on VVPR? So look first of all at the stock, okay? You can see that, and we can put without any indicators. This is a stock this morning. By looking at this stock, what you can see, this trend break, right? So we had the first part of the move that was uptrending. And then once we had over here the 830, 850, yeah, maybe 850 is better, we had this rejection. And then also you're looking for a level of confluence, and you start looking over here on Bookmap. There we go. What happens when you can see that the J lines over here becomes from blue, red, and at the gate, this is 930 exactly over here, it pops into the J lines, 457. This is 938. Big over here, VRPX 268. We like that. We see 220, as I told you. Let's see. And over here we have this big slam, okay? This big sweep. Stop loss over here, trigger 315, a big sell order. Sorry, pardon over here. VVPR, my bad, pardon, VVPR. I'm looking VRPX, VVPR. There we go. So, J-line rejection, push over here, and as soon as we have that J-line rejection, look what we have, boom. Okay. Tom, are you happy now, buddy, with the VRPX? Huh? Are you wiggling your tail? We killed VRPX. We killed it. Okay? We killed it. Can I have over here anybody that tell me we killed it? Boom. Let's go over here on VRPX. We alerted this 320. We got then the 310 size. VRPX now at 220, so $1 per share, almost 50% profit. VRPX. And that's a setup that we called. Okay? So we're gonna explain. Okay, beautiful traders. By the way, this is a tough stock to trade, okay? I don't really want that if you're a newbie, you touch something like this, because there are so many other good plays to trade before taking so hard things. For me, the trade to take is something like John over here took. Simply a J-line rejection on VVPR, taking your 3-4R on this trade, that's it. Okay? So just to tell you over here what to do. If you hear a little bit of little baby is my daughter, my wife is over here trading, and so my bear is holding the baby. And we have all the family over here. Even my daughter is 3 weeks old. She's looking at charts, okay? Okay, so any question, traders, on the plays that we actually had on VRPX over here? I know we had Tesla and others, but you know, I wanted just to give you a lesson on how to find that correct timing. So we have over here Kate that asked me, Jay, is a good play over here to short LGVN? Let me see. LGVN, it's below the 1 minute J lines. And we need to see a heat map stuff. If LGVN gives a heat map stuff, then the answer is yes. So price is below the J lines. It pops. So it pops over the J lines. It stuffs, then it's a good ad, okay? So if you're already in, this 533, now it's a dead, okay? This 533, if you're already in, okay? If already in, that's your ad, okay? If not in, you need to wait a stuff move, okay, Kate? So why I said 533, simply J-line rejection, okay? Simply J-line rejection. Let me see over here what Swiss did. A 533 now, 513, 507, not bad. John, sorry, what question, buddy? What's the buy-sell indicator? Is something that we coded and is going to be available in the trading system that we made. So it's not only one indicator, but exactly a full system that tells you the name of the setup, when to trade, the spot to trade, and the timing. That's going to be released with a new website as soon as I have all the course ready, because it's also available together with the course under a small subscription. And it's going to be for small caps, and then one for large caps, one for futures, both long and short. So over here we have VRPX trade actually good. 290 down over here to 224. That's good. VRPX by loss. Good morning, buddy. Yes, John, we're still trading ES, not personally, because I'm basically mentoring traders almost every day at the academy, except today I have my 3 weeks daughter. And no loss. We are only Wednesday over here on YouTube, but every day you will find a good trader from Bookmap that will explain, crypto futures. If you want to trade with us, it's just like this, but also you receive lessons, Q&A, webinars at Jtraderco, okay? Okay, thank you, Dan. For all question traders, there's Dan. He's making a great work, so feel free to reach out to him. Okay, let's see if anything else is running through their scans. AP, SEAL, VVPR, NAS, KZIA.
LGVN and VRPX, so we still have the same one. Then I have a scanner that always tells me the halts. So this trade over here of Kate, remember Kate what we said, you can enter 533 right now if you have an ad, and this is 495. So we call for about 40 cents over here move. Also, Trader, if you can, please give us a like and share our YouTube session. Thank you very much. So LGVN working good, VRPX, VVPR, GXSI, SUGP we had also. Okay, let's go back over here to our lesson. From time to time, I need to take a little bit of breathe. It's already, yeah, 6 hours. I'm over here, but that's great because when you do love something, that's not, you know, anything that tires you. Just like gives you a lot of stamina, so good. I will look over here at Tesla. I know that yesterday we covered Tesla and Nvidia, so I'm sorry if today I wasn't on Tesla, but we gave the plan, and I want to go back over here to the plan. So what we said over here about the plan, okay? So put over here Tesla up. Putting Tesla up. Okay. So let me change over here this remote. Discord over here. There we go. All right. So Tesla this morning we said bounce to 62, TP to 66, bounce to 62, TP to 65.70. Then we said fail of 260, blah, blah, blah. And then we said 266, fake trap, fake breakout, reversal short. So 1 and 3 worked. That's the point over here. And that's what we said is just a repetitive play if you know how to trade it. And over here, I have to go, I believe is this. No, it's not this. There we go.
Okay, so plan over here, okay? Important over here to review the plan. So Tesla. I'm gonna try to explain also using Bookmap. Anybody looking at Bookmap over here, we're gonna do this. So 1. And this is going to be the 2. And I'm going to put over here the Bookmap chart also in the Discord room. I want that you focus 1 second over here on Bookmap. And that is, okay. And what do you see over here, traders? Okay, what do you see over here? Come on, let's work a little bit together. What do we see over here? A trader's telling me over here, I don't see anything. Okay. What do you see? Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna do a very fast recap of that. And also post it. But the first part, okay, the first part, number 1, is when we had the fake breakdown. Okay, so I love to see fake breakdowns and then market reclaims, but that reclaim has to be together with what? With essentially a big, okay, a big liquidity coming in. Otherwise, I'm not really looking to take that trade, okay? Mom, I have a problem. The mouse stopped working. I need the battery. Yeah, Alexander cannot take the trade. 1 second, traders. I have over here. I need to change the batteries on the mouse. Sì. Non mi ricordo come cavolo andava. Ok. Let's see if this goes now. Okay. All right. So we can put over here number 1 as well. And then we can put over here number 2. Essentially is a range trade. Okay, look over here. It's a range trade, range bounce. And there we go. So number 1 is where we have the liquidity trap. Okay, and I like to see these. Okay, 1, we have a liquidity trap, fake breakdown. Buyers are stopped out. Short sellers are invited to jump in. Smart money squeezes the price action to target 266. And that's exactly how they love to do it. Okay? That's exactly how they love to do it. So let's look over here. And then above we have number 2, fake breakout, liquidity trap, and fail all the way down. In this case, we have what? We have a smart money, trapping, breakout traders. And that's really how the market is. There we go. I'm going to share this so you can understand better. There we go. Ciao Dario, intendi per assicurarsi i locali o sono questioni di tempistica? Perché non ho capito perché vedo quel cuore lì. Cos'è per assicurarsi il locale? Cosa intendi, caro? Ah, chi arriva prima? Chi arriva prima, buddy? Okay, so liquidity trap, and then this one, another liquidity trap. Okay, let's go back over here on Tesla. So making lower highs, lower lows. This point, we look this unwind. In this post, we talk about liquidity traps. So I'm going to share something on Twitter. So for Tesla, the only setup I will be looking for is going to be 262 rejection short. So GXSI still unwinded, LGVN over here 517, NAS over here unwinded more. Here, remember, it's pushing. It's a day 2. So let's watch a Cure traders. Be looking at 8 plus on Cure. SNGX on that support. 200 million 5820. SUG all the way down. VRPX 258, hold it. VVPR. It got to the 354 main TP.
If you have any question, please alert. I'm watching over here only, as I said, Tesla. If we go back to 62, and actually put over here a 5-minute chart. You can see that we got the 262 over there. I wanted to see a little bit more heat map. It's soaked over here. So let me see. No play yet. No play yet. That range of Tesla is about a couple of days. So we're talking about starting over here on the 9th, around 12 o'clock till today. So still waiting on Tesla, okay? Still waiting on Tesla. I want to see a sell over here, a setup before taking the trade. Meanwhile, I'm looking at something else. I'm looking if we have other setups. Patience right now. It's not that every moment we need a setup. We're only looking for A+ setups. Yeah, Powell talking. I don't want to make any political comment over here. We're talking just about order flow. So let's leave Tesla over here for now. It's maybe setting up a short. Let's see, 15 seconds to go. VRPX pushing up. No setup for me on Tesla. I'm gonna wait. It'll maybe work, but my mind is just like on VRPX right now still. VRPX over here. VRPX over here. Okay. So what is going to be my plan over here on VRPX? For now, we hold the short with risking the money, so we can risk that 310. There we go. VRPX is starting to push.
Watching also on Cure. Cure daily breakout. I wouldn't chase it. VRPX over here, we're still holding. Remember, risk it's 310. Yeah, buddy. I use trend lines on Tesla always, but what I prefer is mainly supply and demand, so support, resistance, and levels, and then I'm looking for that confluence together with Bookmap. Okay, so let's go back over here on Tesla for now. VVPR. Buddy, you mean VVPR or VRPX, Remy? VRPX is near the high of the day. VVPR is faded all the way down. Some sellers on Tesla, but not in over here. My wife is not in, we're waiting at this point. LGVN, we continue to hold. VRPX, as we said, we continue to hold. A member got short 261 on Tesla. Yeah, this is interesting on VRPX. The fake breakout and the trendline break over here. And try traders to focus on one main setup. Okay, one main play. That could be long or short. So watching the VRPX, continue to watch over here the tape and order flow. Yeah, for now should fail VRPX. Let's look over here. GOVX is extending. Really, a lot of patience on this plays this morning on VVPR, on VRPX, on NAS. They're actually working, but they're taking their time. Also, we had GXSI from the pre-market. Look over here, traders, how they found that support, 273. So it held a dip into the J lines on VRPX. So the system gave, the shortest sell over here, the long over here. We're holding short. 310 is going to be our risk, so break even. We're going to risk no more than 310. We took a big chunk on this big move over here, and now we're going to risk this level. Okay. All right, traders. So 10:30. Hope that you like this trading session. We're gonna feel free to to reach out to Twitter or join our trading room. Every day we are like for infinite hours over there, so there's a lot to learn. Trading lessons. You see every single day we screen share 4 or 5 tickers at a time. So not only like today that we screen share one for Bookmap, but multiple, so 4 or 5, so you can trade exactly what we're doing. At a very with a very good team, because a lot of traders in there are like part-time, but also we have professional full-time traders. There's a lot to learn. See you back on Wednesday. Thank you, Bookmap, for holding these sessions. And again, for who wants to join us in New York, first days of September, or Denver, first days of October, reach out to our website where you find all information, or on Twitter. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day, and see you back in the room, traders, for who's part of the Jtraderco team. Thank you.